Right now, I just shoveled in a meal. My muscles are filling out. Right now, we're headed towards the orientation, where I'm gonna do an orientation from 4:30 to 7:30, and then hang around and get a tan at 9. In the meantime, I have to get undressed somewhere. Carlos has got to take some pictures of me so we can send it to Mike, who's waiting at the house, to custom make a meal for me to, based on my body composition and how it looks over the next couple hours. It's that specific, down to the wire. And I'm drinking coffee here, which is part of my 2.5 liters of water that I'm allowed to have for the day. And so I was just shaving, and it took me about an hour, 15 minutes to shave, which was crazy. This federation happens to be big on fashion and style, so everybody's dressed to the nines. So you really don't know who's transformation, who's like regular bodybuilding or muscle model. You're not sure, so anybody could be your competitor.
They won't ever change who we are. Just remember the day when they had nothing to say. Speaking down on your good name, speaking down on your good name. 33,000 bouquets, raining down on.
Just finished checking in. Registering. I'm what number am I?
415, I think it is.
415. I picked out my trunks. I'm going to be wearing these trunks here. So let's see if I bring my A game tomorrow. It's very interesting, this whole competition, the mental, the physical aspect of it, and how you have to hold that preparation. You know, you could play basketball, you could play baseball, you could play soccer, but this is a lone sport. You're actually on there by yourself, and when you're eating meals and you're working out, it's just you. So much more different. It is a team effort. We have a whole team around you helping you, but the execution is you. So tomorrow the ball's in my hand, and it's gonna be a boxing match. And it's what do they say? Youth, age before beauty. That's all I'm gonna say about the competitor. Age before beauty. So let's see what happens. So that evening after registration, you're supposed to go in for your full body spray tan. So that was basically the first time I'm taking off my shirt in front of people that are not my closest friends and family at that point. So I'm taking off my shirt in the tanning booth, and something I thought would never happen happened.
Muscle model?
No, transformation.
Transformation?
Yeah, it was.
Really?
Yes. I'll show you a picture of me. Hold on a second. This was me last year.
Holy shit. Whoa.
Yeah.
What's your
crazy.
name?
Anthony Lally.
You look great.
Thank
man.
you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, you killed it.
Wow, that was amazing.
Incredible, huh?
Yeah, it is. Anthony's about to step on stage. I and several of the cast members of the show flew out. Now, these current cast members, they came out because they were so inspired by Anthony's transformation and seeing what he was able to accomplish. So they wanted to fly out and be part of this and cheer him on. We had people from as far as Oregon to UK, and many of them have never even been on an airplane before, and they came out to Atlantic City to see this. And you know, Anthony, he didn't just compete, he competed in the transformation category. So yeah, he looked chiseled, he looked amazing, but he could relate to these people, and that was key for them because it gave them hope. It showed that here's somebody that, you know, was obese and lost this weight, and here, you know, was stepping on stage looking like this, and they wanted to see what it was like, and they wanted to see what was possible. And many of them came to me afterwards and said, I want to do a transformation show, like do a competition at some point in time. You know, they raised their expectations of themselves based on seeing what Anthony could accomplish.
I think it's an interesting experience. I think everybody should do a show because it gives you a purpose and a goal. And with the right coaching and the mentorship, you're gonna fly. I mean, the things that we've done throughout this whole year were amazing, but the hour by hour decision making that you've been doing, it's just like, and the immediate effects, it's just like amazing. I was having chocolate chip cookies, peanut butter,
Cut that.
I have to say, this is just
Cereal.
doing a show.
Yeah. This is when you get
But the results are phenomenal. You know, something interesting happened. I was getting the spray tan, and this really beefy guy says, "Muscle model." I says, "No, I'm a transformation." So I was like, he confused me for one of those other fitness guys. So that was pretty awesome. And getting to meet everybody there, really nice. And I saw a couple people I'm going to be competing with on stage, so that was interesting too. So I love it. It's a great experience. And then I was looking at the pictures that of you guys here, and that kind of was like heartfelt, you know, seeing everybody coming and supporting. So I'm real appreciative of all the support and the acknowledgement, and I'm looking to be an example for everybody, not only just you guys, but everyone around the world, to transform their bodies and their lives at the same time.
And tomorrow is going to be the icing on the cake, and I'm proud to have coached him to do this amazing transformation. Definitely one of the fastest transformations I've ever witnessed in my 9 years doing client transformations. So what I can say, Anne, is time to eat.
I'm hungry.
Actually, well, the one thing that definitely didn't serve me as his wife was that if I asked him to do this and that and it interfered with his schedule, he would stick to his schedule and he would be like, "You're no good for me right now. I'm going." But it's okay because at the end, this is what I got, and I'm happier with this than if he put my toddler to sleep one of those nights. So, what was that like? Yeah, what was that like to stick to it every time, even if you had to tune out the people you love?
Starting a family with you was very important for me, and I wanted to be there for every critical moment. And so there were sacrifices. You know, you have to. The price for success is how much life you want to give up. But I wanted to do this really quickly, get it over with. I think what happens is a lot of people drag it out, and it takes much longer. So I figured if I just give the right necessary discipline and just get it done and over with, I can go back to enjoying life. Ready? So here we go. So I'm waiting like this, show off the lats, smiling.
We're good.
Right? Boom. Keeping the thing tense, like this, like that, like
Good.
that,
Hold it.
like that. I'm holding it.
To the crowd and look back to your arm. Slow, Anne. Make you mean it. Yeah. Don't just go left and right.
Okay,
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
And then, like
Good.
this,
It's been better than I expected so far.
like this, right? Then, tense the quads.
Do that again. That was a poor transition.
Yeah, very poor. I was gonna say the same.
Okay, so I'm here, right? Going like this, like that.
Quads are not tensed. Yeah, do it again. I
Yeah.
remember.
Tense quads.
Like that, right? I'm looking at the crowd, the audience. Then you want me to go like this?
That was really good.
Yeah? Then go like this. Hello, everybody. Hi. Then, like that.
There's pimple squirts on the crowd. That's huge. That thing is so big.
Fingers out. Pistols. Yeah.
Right?
I want you on that stage as long as possible. I want everyone to be like, wow.
I mean, yeah.
Three,
Then think
two-
about it that way. All this time for you don't want to be rushing through it. The only
Right.
chance you have is that one. That's not the only chance, but that solo is like, you know. 4-0-0-3-4.
Yeah, that's it.
Hold on, let me just go. Hold on.
And then, I come this way because it's a T walk.
What's this?
So I don't know what to do after that.
Go back there.
This is what I'm saying. The arm comes down really weak when you're doing this, right? This, right? Just to, like this arm, you're going flat down.
Yes,
Can you do
right.
like this?
She's good.
You know what I mean?
She's good.
Right?
Can't hear.
Bring that arm. Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
Yeah.
She helped you out massively there. That really worked.
End of the night. Just finished posing training with Mike. Finished eating my meal. Now the wine, which Mike says symbolizes the end of my prep journey. Although tomorrow, still considered to be on prep, right?
You know, training everything. So the one goes in, it means
That's
alcohol's
it.
going in, hard times are over.
The hard times are over. Tomorrow, it's about posing, really. You know, my physique is there. Although I could have came in a little bit more ripped, and that's my own fault. But
Why'd you keep saying that?
Well, because I slipped up, and I know I could have got to 172 if I really, really pushed myself 100%. I could have got 172, and we would have bulked up to 175, 172.
You told me, what's the point of dwelling on the past?
No, yeah, I know. I just know my maximum capabilities, and then.
And he's probably he's very self-analytical of his own achievements in life. Even if he achieves something massively, he still contradicts himself, but he's, as I said, he's so critical upon himself. He's his own worst critic. But then I suppose for success, you've got to be your own worst critic. Again, what I've taught everyone, guys, your mind can be your best friend or your worst enemy. And I had to learn how to fine-tune his over the last, 30 years of his life in terms of being successful at whatever he touches. So yeah, I think he's done extremely well. The best transformation I've ever witnessed on my life, during my time on this planet. So I think it deserves a cheers.
Cheers. Test your limits. Competing is so important, I believe, to somebody that wants to really transform, because you really get to understand what your maximum potential is, or what you can personally reach. It gives you a goal, it gives you a reason to, and a deadline. Even Arnold Schwarzenegger talks about it. Have a deadline. Want to be in shape for the summer, for a party, for a birthday, for a competition. Like having this type of goal changed it for me. Because what I thought looked good, I could have stopped a long time ago. All right, so it's show day, December 7th. We're here in Atlantic City. I'm going to do my final weigh-in before I go on stage. Time now is 10 a.m. So I'm going to figure out what Mike wants me to do next in terms of water intake, food, so forth. But let's see what I weigh the day of the show here. So I'm at 174.7. 174.7. Can you believe that? This is a digital scale that syncs with my watch, but it tells you your skeletal, your water, it tells you your body fat percentage. It's 174.7. So this is a record low for me. I've never weighed this ever in my life. One time, maybe when I was 16 on a crash diet, I weighed 177. So this right here is a huge accomplishment, just to weigh this much. I'm pretty happy at 174. And we'll see what happens now. I'm going to go downstairs, wake Mike up, and see what the instructions are. Hey, Mike? Yeah? I'm up, and I weighed myself 174.7. Okay. So what does that mean? Okay. So what are we doing? What am I supposed to do right now? What is the water intake, the coffee? All right, so I'll wait for you upstairs? Yeah. All right. All right, so Mike is going to get up, and then the day begins. So, Mom is up.
Oh my God, come on. I'm very happy to see him now, the big change. I wish him very luck. I know he no need it because he born lucky, like me. But I'm gonna stay with him 100%, like always, because I love him very much. And the kids he have is my proud too. But I know he's gonna accomplish everything. All this competition is gonna be good for him, for all the family. It's good sample for everybody. I wish I can be more younger. I can go with him all over like before. Because I want to see he's going to accomplish everything.
All I hear, go get the money, so I go get it. Hate means I do something right, so I'ma let him. Yeah, I'ma let him, yeah, I'ma let him. I hit the nail on the head, yeah, I'ma let him. All I hear, go get the money, so I go get it. Hate means I do something right, so I'ma let him. Yeah, I'ma let him, yeah, I'ma let him. I hit the nail on the head, yeah, I'ma let him. Early bird, go get the worm.
check in, I go backstage. Now I finally get to see who I'm competing with. The room is super small, so it's all the different men's divisions cramped in one room. People are pumping up. People are doing push-ups. I'm doing push-ups. My coach was able to come backstage. So he's back there. He's telling me what to do. Literally, I'm eating a handful of Skittles 10 minutes before I'm stage. I'm doing banded bicep curls and all sorts of different activities to pump my muscles up before I go on stage. So I'm back there. I'm not only back there with Mike, but I'm back there with Jonali from the gym, and now my buddy, he's competing. We're both nervous. You know, he's competing in a different category. He's looking to actually win, number one. This is his first time competing. I'm looking to compete and win. And so it was interesting to energy. And then of course, my friend Liv is in the women's section. So we're back there, we're all like nervous, getting ready to go on stage. They call my number out, they say number 415, get ready to get on stage. So he says my name, Anthony Lally.
Now, the moment that he stepped on stage, there was probably 100 and something people in the crowd who were there just supporting him. Without a doubt, he had the largest following, the largest fan base, the largest number of people in the crowd that were there to cheer him on. And I can tell you, we were very, very proud. His friends were there, his family was there. It was a beautiful moment, and we all had our shirts on supporting him. We were cheering his name. It was a loud lolly, lolly, the cheer, the chanting. And then we were chanting his number, 415, 415. I mean, it was nuts. It was nuts. The energy was electric.
Your first contestant, 42 years of age. Let's welcome to the stage, Anthony Lally. All right, audience, I need you to listen, audience. Anthony, hold still for 1 second. Let me get that. Audience, I need you to listen to the story. His inspiration was his 3-year-old daughter who said, "Daddy, I don't want you to die. I love you." That was all he needed to hear. Ladies and gentlemen, listen. In 9 months, he has lost 125 pounds. He says it's not just about the physical, it's the mental breakthroughs as well. Great job, Anthony. Great job. Back out on stage, please. Transformation division, step forward. Center stage, please. Ladies and gentlemen, we had an amazing combined weight loss of over 537 pounds. If you can please stand to your feet and give them a nice, loud round of applause, because this is truly what living a healthy lifestyle is all about. All of it was done for different reasons, whether it was just to get back in shape, regain your life, or even save your life. Thank you very much for reminding us what this sport is truly all about. Ladies and gentlemen, Transformation Division.
So it was like probably the most quintessential moment of my life as I'm standing there and I looked at the love and sincerity, not only in my friends and family's eyes, but the entire audience, the judges, just looking in awe. And I just never thought I'd be looked at like that. And it was an unforgettable day. And I'm so appreciative to everybody that was involved to help me get there.
So we just got off stage. It was an amazing experience.
That's at the end, right?
Yeah.
All the hard work
finished.
Yeah. Done, dusted. Time to eat some food.
Yeah.
So proud of him. What he's achieved in the last year is mind-blowing and motivates hell out of me, and it's going to inspire everyone around the world. Anthony Lolly has competed. He went from Morgan Beast to photo shoot me to a stage and compare. Waiting for the results. Fingers crossed. We want win.
The show's not over yet. I actually have to get back on stage in my formal wear.
Putting on my suit.
Yes.
For the second part of the show.
So I'm quickly changing, putting on my suit. Everybody's dressed to the nines. All the transformation contestants are there with me, waiting for us to get called back out because we're going to finally hear who the winner is, right?
We're going to bring them all out as a group.
So I'm waiting, I'm listening, and I'm thinking about all the training, all the diet, all the surgery, everything that I went through to get to this point.
All right, Transformation Division, I can have your attention for 10 seconds, please. It would not be fair to rank you first, second, third, fourth, etc., etc. What we are doing, we're taking the most inspirational story. That person will qualify to compete in our 2020 World Championships. Going on to compete at the World Championships in 2020. All of you!
I was a little bit shocked. I was taken back. I was like, whoa, okay. I was like, but you know, when I thought about it, I said, everybody is a winner. Everybody went through their own transformation challenges. Everybody suffered and struggled in their own way. Everybody did deserve to win. But I have a chance to beat the best of the best from around the world. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna train extra hard and make sure that undoubtedly I am the world's best transformation winner. So the show's over. I come out into the crowd. Everybody's embracing me, giving me high fives, hugs, kisses. All my friends, all my family, everybody that came to see me from around the world were just there celebrating that moment with me. And one of the most epic moments was my daughter, who ran up to me and I picked her up. And my wife said to my daughter, she said, Daddy won, he did this for you. And it was so true, I did. I did this for my family, I did it for my daughter. But I can tell you this, I was so hungry. I was so hungry. One of the first things I wanted to do was just dive into a cheeseburger, which is like the cheat meal that I'm allowed to have. So you build up this anticipation. So I actually left everybody. I told my wife and my friends, and I just took my videographer with me, Keith. I said, Keith, I just want to go have a burger, just me and you and a drink alone. So I got a chance to kind of sneak away and go to a local burger spot inside the casino and just like sit and relax and just take in that moment. Have my bite.
Amazing, 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 amazing. This is my brother, obviously my mom, my sister-in-law, my daughter, my wife. Very happy that they came to support and join me on this journey, the completion of this fitness journey. I love my family and I'm very happy, very, very happy.
We love you. Very proud.
Thank you.
I went from having a heart-wrenching moment where my daughter said to me, Daddy, you're fat, I don't want you to die, to starting my transformation journey the very next day, from working out intensely for a year. Within 7 months of that year, I actually had a drastic 7-hour skin surgery, to recovering from that surgery, dieting for competing, to now being involved on a television show called Radical Body Transformations as an executive producer, to transforming and inspiring lives and changing and saving lives around the world. My next goal is now to compete. I have 6 other competitions I'm doing all over the world that are transformation. And throughout that journey, my goal is to continue to inspire people, to give people knowledge, to lead by example, and to show them that anything is possible. No matter what level you are at life, you're gonna face challenges. I faced them all, but you gotta face them head on. You gotta turn a negative into a positive. And I wanna be a role model for people that don't have a role model, to show them that you can do this. If I can do this, you can do this. And now I have this huge Instagram platform where I post stories and content on a daily basis. I get so many messages from fans and friends and family, and now I have my kids working out with me. My wife is now competing with me. My mom joined the gym. I have so many friends. Even my barber decided to start working out. So I'm like training people now, I'm mentoring people, and everybody knows me now as the transformation guy. So I go from being this huge real estate mogul to now a fitness inspiration around the world. It's such a huge responsibility, but I love it because it's gonna keep me in shape. It's gonna help keep my family in shape, and it's gonna change lives. I'm from New York City. The place where dreams are made and legends are born.
Talk to the people who think you were only able to do this because you had money.
Yeah, there's gonna be people out there saying, oh, he's rich, he had money, he had time, he had resources. But you know what? Obesity doesn't discriminate. It hits the wealthiest, it hits the poorest. You know, I have this saying that I say, a crackhead will find thousands of dollars a week without a job to support their drug habit. So where there's a will, there's a way. So what did it really take? A gym membership, a personal trainer, and a nutritionist. But my whole goal now was first for my family and for myself, but it shifted now into something bigger than that. I want to inspire and motivate people, but not just inspire and motivate, but actually provide a service. So I've teamed up with the right people now, and we're going to create a plan that's affordable that the average Joe can do. So I'm excited about that because I turned something that was personal into something now that's public. You know, it's funny, this was 92 bucks. It's gonna last me a week. When I was doing business, like sometimes the tip would be $92 from the expensive meals that I would eat at the restaurants and stuff. So, you know, if you can afford to get fat, thank you. You can afford to get fit, you'll save a lot of money. I love it. I love it. Is the spacing the right way? Yeah, very good. Very good.
To get these shots at sunset. He competed yesterday and he got up with me this morning so we could capture these shots, and this is a better sunset than what it was 2 days ago.